that spaceship, elevated, I'm hella.
Alright, what's going on, guys? It's BeZirk, and last night, the Big Overhaul, quote unquote, came out last night. I'm pretty sure this was the big update because it was 12 gigabytes, and that's not a typical update. So that had to be the big one, the big overhaul that they were talking about and hyping up for like the last few weeks. And honestly, the update is pretty disappointing. There's not much in it at all, really. So yeah, I'm gonna go over it a little bit. So the main things that they did really is just, I'd say the number one probably thing that they did is they kind of changed the footsteps once again, and they just adjusted it. Yeah, but there's a bunch of other things that they changed. I really don't understand. They added the realism mosh pit and gun game. I think those are probably the coolest things they added on. See, gun game is in the game now. They also added some new special operations for spec ops and stuff, but other than that, the whole patch notes here is just bug fixes and just stuff that was wrong with the game. And then they kind of did a few things to some of the weapons, which it wasn't much. Here, I'll put it on the screen just so you guys can read it if you guys want to, but it's not much. It's not really game changing at all. So I really don't know why they were hyping up this update so much and basically calling it a big overhaul, because it really didn't do anything to the game that's going to significantly affect the game, whatsoever. It's just basic bug fixes and stuff. But the real thing that I'm wondering is, why was it 12 gigabytes? Because that's very huge for what they did. It didn't seem like they did much, and the overall community, I feel like, was pretty disappointed. Like on Twitter, I was seeing a bunch of people complaining and basically saying, this update was, very overhyped and just basically, just a huge letdown or whatever. But I'm really wondering, since it's 12 gigabytes, I'm really wondering if they added some of the new operations that are going to be coming to the game, and, maybe the black market or whatever it's going to be, or something like that, because they had to add new content to the game that's maybe hidden right now, because there's no way that the update that they put out right now is, 12 gigabytes worth of, bug fixes and stuff, because there's not much that they did to the game at all. And most of the updates that come out right now are around like 3 gigabytes to like 5 around there. This one was 12, so that's a lot of, that's a lot for just like not that many fixes that they did. Yeah, but I really don't know why Infinity Ward kind of hyped this one up, because it really didn't change the game whatsoever, and the game pretty much is the same as it was a few days ago. And they just fixed stuff that was getting broken, like they fixed some of the camo issues in the game that that it wasn't tracking correctly. They fixed the huge thing that they didn't fix that I feel like should have is spawns. They didn't really say anything about spawns besides basically when people are spawning in, they're basically saying that people weren't spawning as the correct character or whatever. They basically just fixed problems that they should have already had fixed, and it really was a letdown. And I'm really shocked that they kind of hyped that up, and they're basically saying that people are going to be shocked by this update or whatever. It's just basic stuff, and it's kind of shocking since there's still a lot of problems in this game. I thought there'd be more stuff, but it's whatever. Overall, I think that update 1.9 was really it was pretty much trash. Like it wasn't trash. Obviously, the game needed it. They needed the little bugs to be fixed, but like, it was nothing special. Like, it's just like a typical update. I don't understand what the big deal was about. For them to tell us a few weeks before the update to even come out, why would they would be hyping this up so much? Like, it was rumored that the minimap might come back, but that clearly isn't gonna happen because they didn't change it. So yeah, it looks like we're stuck with the no minimap and the awful spawns right now, but hopefully they'll change it in the future. But who knows at this point. It's been around a month since the game came out, and they still haven't fixed spawns or kind of changed some stuff around that's been wrong with the game. Like, it's okay, I guess. Hopefully they end up changing it in the future. But yeah, but I'm gonna be really curious to see if this was actually the big overhaul they're talking about. But I'm pretty sure there's no way they're gonna have another huge update, especially since it was 12 gigabytes. This has to be the big overhaul they're talking about. And it was it was really a letdown. So yeah, but if you guys enjoyed this video, guys, please leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new. And yeah, peace out, guys.